What is going on, everybody? Getting all the mistakes out there first. Yeah, I am here live streaming just because I promised that I was gonna do that. Yesterday didn't happen. We were celebrating my brother-in-law's birthday. Had a lot of food, chopping it up. Just having family time, and then had to chop it up with my oldest friends, my brothers out there. But yeah, I am here now. I am live streaming. Have like a little light on me, even though it's dark inside the room and all that stuff. So yeah, just wanted to say hello to you guys. Just appreciate anybody that is hanging out. You got a couple people in the chat room right now. So let's see. Screen playing looks like it's something from Winamp. Yes. Yes, Winamp. Yes, indeed. I need my Final Fantasy VII skin on my Winamp. I'm playing all the Techno, Tekken, all the hits and all that stuff. So yeah, like the reason why I'm doing a live stream today is just to talk, just to hang out with you guys and talk, catch up. If it's been a while, I know I just threw out tweeting and sharing posts like, hey, I'm live, so if you guys want to hang out, let's go hang out. So yeah, but without further ado, let me go ahead and transfer over to Bam. You get a little overlay Street Fighter action. It's not Street Fighter here on the video, but yeah, you see a little bit of gameplay. But we're just gonna be talking today. I don't know how long we're gonna be live for, but let's just talk. So if you guys have any sort of topics you guys want to talk about, whatever you guys want to discuss and such, let's go ahead and do that. If there's any issues with like the audio volume, like either like the game video is being too loud, or you can't hear me like loud enough. I don't know. Let me know in the comments and on chat, so I can try to fix it right as we're playing live. So right now is what we're doing right now is you're seeing some gameplay, a gameplay of a video called Karate Master 2 Knockdown Blow. It's basically one of my favorite martial arts indie games because it's super it's super realistic, authentic, like Kyokushin karate. So you get the references of like Masoyama. You get the references of him fighting a bull, him fighting a bear. That happened in Kyokushin history. That really happened. So like whatever you see in this indie game, that happened in real life. It's pretty nuts and probably illegal now if we're talking about 2020. But yeah, glad you guys are here. Hey, what up, Crispy? How's it going? Thank you for hanging out. I know you were tired last night, and being an old man and stuff. But what's up, man? You guys got some rest? I always use Mega Man skins personally. Yes, Mega Man skins. I was using like Street Fighter skins. I was using, the Final Fantasy, like I said, like the electric skins that they had on Winamp, stuff like that. So yeah. So again, thank you guys for hanging out here. We're just hanging out and talking. Yeah, you guys have any sort of topics that's happening in like nerdy culture news? I know that Clash of Champions is happening right now. Roman Reigns is actually shirtless. That's weird because always used to seeing him with a vest. Stuff like that. I love you too, Crispy. I love you too. Okay, now that we got that out of the way, yes, these are my brothers, Eddie and Crispy. Yeah, we were just hanging out, chatting it up last night, just talking about old times, talking about whatever silly stuff, the stuff that you and your closest friends talk about. It's all the dumb fun stuff. So yeah, but I'm glad you guys are here hanging out. Yeah, like I said, this is my first time back streaming. I was streaming back then in like 2014, 2015. We were streaming on Twitch. I may try to do that again on Twitch, just to see how that goes. But yeah, like we kind of ended it at maybe like 2015, 16. We ended it at like 100 followers, and then like life happened, couldn't stream again, have some sort of issues. But we're gonna try to do that again as we try to figure all this streaming stuff out. Yeah, trying to feel uncomfortable, right? I'm trying to feel uncomfortable because like I mentioned, if you've seen my Instagram video post, I was talking about being uncomfortable because that's where growth happens, and yeah, so this is all uncomfortable once again. But yeah, just trying new things out, see how that goes. about this live show. I mean, I may make it into a podcast. I may just keep it as like a live YouTube or Twitch streaming show. But yeah, let me check out what's going on the chat. You forgot about Clash, yeah? It's happening right now. Yeah, like I said, Roman Reigns is shirtless. It's weird. Jey Uso doesn't look like he has a chance. Now they're saying hi. Now they're saying hi. Yeah, Jey Uso doesn't look like they have a chance. I think Drew McIntyre versus Randy Orton happened as well. Yeah, and then all of a sudden, all the legends like Christian, Big Show, Ric Flair was driving the ambulance for whatever reason that was happening. But yeah, like I said, thank you guys for hanging out. We're just hanging out and talking, you know. Let's see. So like I said, celebrating brother-in-law's birthday. I was trying to stream yesterday, but that didn't happen. It's okay. So I apologize to you guys. But I am checking. Let me see. Yeah. Okay. Always got to check like your social media, see if there's anybody either talking or saying, "Hey, I can't see it," or "Where are you?" But yeah, like I said, this Karate Master 2 knockdown blow, because you've seen a karate person fight a bear, that actually happened in real life. I believe Willie Williams was the person that fought a bear, and I think they got like a grown bear cub to fight. I know, I'm pretty sure the bear was like, "Oh, what's going on?" But they just, it was in a documentary and I saw it. It was pretty nuts. So yeah, Willie Williams actually defeated the bear, and that's pretty nuts. And then I always often hear about Masayama fighting a bull and then kind of chopping the horn and you know, chopping it off, sort of thing. So like, that's nuts, you know. So like, all this like authentic karate-ness you see in the video is pretty cool in terms of training. You know, you get to, you know, punch a candle, see if you can you know, take it out with a punch. I think me and the guys that are in the chat right now, we have actually tried that. I want to say I got it once, and I never got it again. I know Ray got it like multiple times because he was punching that fast with the velocity and like veracity of when we were trying it. Yeah, you do. I do remember that. Yeah, for sure. So like, yeah, and then you have stuff like kicking a bamboo tree, and then like it's toughening your shins. You know, kind of killing the nerves of all that. So yeah, let me see. So that looks okay, right? A little dark in the room, but you know, we'll make it work. So yeah. Thank you guys for hanging out. What are you guys up to? You guys just chilling before the work week starts? I suck horribly at that. It's okay. It's hard. It was hard too. So Chris Gonzalez was able to do it once too, but I think there was a little trick to it because he had a sweater. He had a long sleeve sweater. So like, when you're punching a bear, like, you know, it's all about your fist at the end point. But when you were punching it with, like, you know, long clothing, you have like a little like fluff with your clothes. So like, every time he was punching, the fluff would kind of shoot out and kind of get like a gust of air in a sense, like, and then he kind of got it that way. But he got it, so like we gave that to him, you know. So let's see. Remember when Ray caught a fly with chopsticks? I actually do remember that. Yeah, that was actually pretty nuts. Because he was just doing it just because, and then like, oh, we were talking like, oh, remember when Karate Kid, you know, Daniel-san did that with the chopsticks, and then all of a sudden, boom, Ray does that like it's nothing. Not like it's nothing. It took like a few tries, but he got it, and that was pretty nuts. So. I'm going to turn on the light because it's pretty dark, and I feel like I'm part of Retribution. I just need like a face mask, so I'm going to turn on this light. I'll be right back. Okay. I'll turn this off.
I am getting phased through. What's going on? One more knockdown.
Okay. So there you go. All right. At Silver Restaurant. That was at Silver Restaurant. Okay. So yeah, we were talking something like that because he was doing it. Yeah, I guess flies were around. Kind of shows you how sanitary Silver was in a sense. So we were at Silver. We were eating. That was like our usual, like, you know, Chinese food place. So that's what we would do. We would go to Silver and eat honey walnut prawns because we all did that, and we all almost kind of kung fu fighting to get like the last prawn off each other's plate. And yeah, that when people were unaware that we did that, and we did that to, because I did that to Princeton. I think it was maybe like his was one time hanging out with us, and we took him to Silver, and I'm like, yeah, we're all eating. Then boom, I took it, I took his walnut prawn but he wasn't aware of the rules, and he was pretty pissed because he was trying to save that as his last, like, yeah, this is gonna be my last, like, piece of food that I'm gonna eat before I'm done, and unfortunately, being a jerk, I took it from him, and yeah, I didn't get to experience the last bit of walnut prawn that that he had. So yeah, I apologize, Princeton. I apologize. I owe you a walnut prawn. Actually, probably owe you like a plate if that's the case, because that was pretty dishonorable in that sense. But yeah, yeah. Thank you guys for hanging out. Really appreciate it. You guys just chilling and stuff like that. Let me see. And then, yeah, speaking of Chinatown and Silver, we celebrated Crispy's birthday over there, playing tag. Yeah, just for the hell of it. We had our dinner, we played tag, and just running around in that playground, and it was, for some odd reason, grown adults playing tag in the playground at night. Like, it probably looked a little weird, but like, we were like young adults. We were like 21, 22, 23, and we were just running and giggling like little kids, because yeah, growing up, it's like, where's when can we be a kid, like be part of a kid again? But yeah, any newcomer that came to the restaurant had to learn the hard way, pretty much. We didn't even give them like tips, like, hey, we're gonna do this. And yeah, I hope you're ready for guarding your food, because we were all prone to getting food taken, like, and then Crispy mentioned, like, on a group chat that we had, like, or no, like a group Zoom call. It's like, I don't think I ever paid. I'm like, I don't think you did. Well, you got free food. There you go. So, yeah, those are the times. Just driving around like downtown San Francisco, going to Fisherman's Wharf, Pier 39, just to go to that arcade and hang out, play Initial D or fighting games or DDR or some kind of, like, sound theme arcade game, or going to the Red District. Name's escaping me. Dang it. Yeah, going to the Red Light District and going to that arcade and playing arcade games, going up against anybody, going up playing arcades. I distinctly remember playing Tekken 5, maybe 4. Me and Ray against this Asian guy, and he did not like that we were kind of styling on him. He didn't like any of that, so that was pretty funny. Like, yeah, like he took her, like, we tag teamed, challenging randoms at Tekken. Yes. I mean, Crispy was like hanging around, maybe just like walking around, just seeing what the nightlife it was like, and then, like, yeah, me, Ray, Jeff, Eddie, sometimes Princeton, sometimes Joey, sometimes Daryl. We'll hang out and just hang out. We just be boys, And those were times. Those were the times. I gotta say, And I kind of miss that, because we don't have arcades like that anymore. And we talked about that at the podcast that we used to do with me, Crispy, and Princeton, called the Honey Walnut Prawn Podcast. Like, yeah, there's literally Honey Walnut Prawn Podcast. Like, I would love to do another one again, just to talk about, like, the old days that we talked about in those previous episodes. But yeah, just trying to think of, like, what else to talk about. But, like, yes, challenging randoms at Tekken. Like, we were almost an esports team before esports, in that sense, so that's pretty nuts. But yeah, like, hope you guys are having a wonderful Sunday. The work week is about to happen, like, start up again. What do you guys are up to? What are you guys doing? You guys get some rest from the chat last night. I know I was waking up like, oh man, I feel feel like I didn't get any like enough sleep. So yeah, so like I may have been dragging feet today, but I was able to go out the house. We went to the beach. We went to Ocean Beach earlier today, and we didn't realize that there were so many people out there, like as if there's no pandemic. Um, they were all close vicinity. They were all close together, and like having fun and being at the beach. I'm like, dang, and they were like, because we were thinking about going to Ocean Beach and just just walk around, just put our foot in sand, feeling the waves and such, because we miss being on vacation sort of thing. But yeah, there were so many people. Like there was no pandemic whatsoever. Like everybody was just close nearby. We were just like all like creeped out in a sense. Like, oh no, get away from me, you know. In that sense, even though people may or may or not been wearing masks, but like we were passing by Ocean Beach, and then we went through Pacifica just to do that drive really quick, and it was hot. I went to see my parents just to stop by, just get and catch up. Crispy, let's do it. Yeah, okay. I'll do that. We'll do that. We'll schedule our next episode, whatever that is, and we got to think of an episode. Maybe we can have Eddie on the show too, and then we'll just talk about like all the stuff that we did in the past, sort of thing. Because I think our last episode. Let me look back. Let me check. Our last episode may have been about. It wasn't the zombie apocalypse. I remember that. Let's see. I got it on a playlist at Nerd in the Bay. Let's see. Looking for you. No. Open bar. Nope. It's down further more. On the X, Western Show. Yeah, here you go. Our last episode, we stopped at episode 6. And let's see, 2, 3, 1. Oh, okay. Episode 6 was favorite school activities. That was the last thing that we talked about when it came to that podcast. But yeah, let's do another one. I'll be down. Do them again. That'd be dope. Make him like a YouTube, not live show, but maybe live show. Maybe. I mean, we got this going on right now. Well, that'd be cool. I'll be down. Shoot. Let's see. Yeah, then get Princeton, and I mean, if Joey's ever available, but yeah, we got Eddie to do it too, so that'd be cool to do a podcast and start talking shop again, like we did, like we're doing now. Let me see, what else can we talk about? You guys caught? Oh, Eddie, you're playing Kingdom Hearts 3 right now, right? And like, how's that going along? You were talking to me about Kingdom Hearts 3. A little bit last night about going from like galaxies to galaxies, going through the world. How many galaxies are there in Kingdom Hearts 3? And then like how many worlds are there within that galaxy? Because it sounds like there's a lot. And then we were talking about how all the Final Fantasy stuff is taken out, but at the same time they may be putting that back in a DLC. Yeah, let me know like how many galaxies there were, because it's like maybe 8 stages and maybe 6 worlds in that sense per galaxy, sort of thing. I don't know. I haven't played. Like I said, I finished the end. I didn't finish. I stopped at the very very end of Kingdom Hearts 2, and then I never got back to playing it again. But yeah, let me see. Just checking the phone really quick. Okay. Oh man, but yeah, I'm glad you guys are hanging out here. Glad you guys are just talking it up, chatting it up. Really appreciate you guys hanging out. I'm trying to consider what to do with this, because like I said, I was trying to say like, hey, come to the stream and we'll just talk about anything. I don't really care. Let's just talk about anything. But like if we start to do more and more of these, I kind of want to like delve it more into like, okay, we talk about this particular topic, or we talk about this particular subject or whatever. But let's see, 3 galaxies, about 3 to 4 worlds in the first 2. Okay, got it. All right. And then per world, it's like, oh, it's your Pirates of the Caribbean world, it's your Alice in Wonderland world, it's your General Disney World. Okay, I got it. Okay, cool. And then, are you able to change characters in and out? Because I did see a couple. I guess I'm looking ahead, but I did see that you were able to switch characters out. I'm not sure. You got to the last galaxy and the final world. You're at the end already. Oh, is that what that is? You're already at the end. But yeah, like I said, being able to change characters. I don't know if that's like as frequent as it looks because Alice isn't in it. Okay, got it. Yeah, I don't know exactly how like what worlds are out there, but like I'm just guessing like from the previous Kingdom Hearts, like Alice in Wonderland was in Kingdom Hearts 2 and 1, and then there was like a Final Fantasy brew like concoction of a world too. Yeah, and then as we're talking about like Final Fantasy is not in that sort of thing. So yeah, I am interested in playing it, but I feel like I need to not well for me playing a series, I need to delve into all the games. Not to say that I need to find every particular game, but I know they have compilations of all the games in like maybe one disc sort of thing, and just go through that and try to figure out what the story is. I'm not entirely sure, but yeah, let me check the camera really quick. Right there. Okay. So yeah, I mean, hope you guys enjoying the little scenery. You got the little Street Fighter 2 Championship Edition overlay, even though that's not what's playing on the video. But like, dude, it's a great indie game. If you're playing PC games, Eddie, I highly suggest downloading this one. It's called Karate Master 2 Knockdown Blow. The title itself is freaking awesome, and you can see that you're fighting a wrestler, so you get to fight like different styles. You can fight like a boxer, you can fight a Muay Thai person, and then you can fight a wrestler. But like, yeah, you got to be careful because as you can see in the game, it's sectional damage, and I kind of sounds like an innuendo, but it's not. It's like you hit like their upper body, or you hit their legs, and the legs get weaker, and then you continue to focus on the legs because that's what it can knock them down, that sort of thing. So yeah, it's pretty cool. You should definitely check that out. Hey, reading comics while black. What's going on, dude? How's it going? Thank you. Yeah, I mean, I'm not familiar with like the whole Twitch layout, like streaming layout thing, because I usually when I was streaming, I was just playing the game, and the game was just full screen. But I found this. I'm like, oh, dude, I have to have this. This is like my childhood right here. Championship Edition with all the portraits on the side, that sort of thing. Literally basically all I need left is like a green screen, But maybe down the line, we'll see. But yeah, hey, yeah, appreciate you just hanging out and coming and just relaxing and stuff like that. Yeah, how are you doing? Reading comics while black. I know that you're very not very vocal, but like I see what your opinions are on Twitter, especially with things that are going on right now. And I think people are like having the issue of quote unquote blackwashing comic characters. Like, I don't really see what the big deal is. Really, I don't. Like all these comic gate people. So like, oh no, why are you trying to force such and such, like color into these quote unquote like legendary characters like Miss Marvel and now Mr. Fantastic and stuff like that. Yeah, nice. crispy. Yo, dude. Yeah, so that's what basically. So as you can see with the layout, you can choose to just show the game or show what you're showing, and then it'll do its thing. But like, not to say professional, I'm a professional, but like I'm just trying to make it look as good as possible. But like, yeah, you would have a layout like this, and then like screen showing up, and then social media stuff on the bottom. And yeah, I mean, just do what you gotta do to just hang out and chat and talk it up. Maybe the next time I stream, I don't know exactly if I'm gonna either stay on YouTube like to stream, or I'm gonna do Twitch, or maybe Facebook. Maybe I'll try Facebook. I don't know. To stream and maybe stay there. I'm not sure. I'm playing around with the idea of streaming. I know that I'm having trouble with terms of streaming with the PS4. because I guess my internet connection is not the greatest for that. So I would need to upgrade that stuff before I'm able to stream like next gen games like PS4 stuff, and maybe eventually down the line like PS5 or Xbox Series X, whatever I choose to go to. Most likely, I feel like I'm gonna go PlayStation 5. But I would need better internet for that to be able to stream, to be able to do that. But for now, that's why I do the Let's Play style of videos. But yeah, let's see. Uploading a vid. Saw you were live. Good stuff. Oh, appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. I mean, like I said, I'm trying to get all the mistakes out of the way. I don't know, like if audio levels are all good, if something's being overpowered, if the game's being overpowering, or I'm being too loud and you're hearing audio spikes. I don't know. So I'm just trying to get all these mistakes out before I try to do another one. So I appreciate you guys hanging out and just testing it out with me. So I really appreciate you guys for just hanging out. And I did text like Eddie and Crispy and all that stuff. It's like, hey, I'm live. Hang out if you're free. But yeah. Yeah, don't know exactly what the focus of this is going to be. I don't know yet. I did just say like, hey, let's just hang out and talk. But yeah, so like, okay, question to you guys right now. So like Eddie told me that he was playing Kingdom Hearts 3, but so what are you guys playing right now? In your rotation of games. Like I know Crispy, you're more so playing the mobile games, not really touching the console games. Let me see. For me personally, I only play the games that I'm doing the Let's Play on. So right now for me, I'm playing. Let's see. For the PS4, I'm still playing Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. I'm still going through that, and I only do it in the Let's Play, so I don't play it on my free time. I'm doing Fist of the North Star, Lost Paradise. So that's a Yakuza game. And I don't. If you know me back in the day, I really am a proponent and a huge fan of Yakuza style game, because yeah, tested on the game myself. So yeah, let's see. Lol, every time what you say stream. No idea what you're trying to say there, Crispy. I literally have no idea what you're trying to say. But yeah, so yeah, all this is like trying to just get all the mistakes out of the way, because you want to make it as professional as possible with all the stuff that you have. So yeah, let me know what you guys are playing. Yeah, I know Crispy, me and you, and Joey was playing Call of Duty on the mobile, but I stopped that. So like I mean, if you guys come back, maybe. But I'm trying to find that next mobile game to jump into. I'm playing King of Fighters All Star. For me, it's like a gacha. So you get characters via gacha, and then yeah, it's kind of like a beat 'em up style, but you're also leveling them up and making them stronger. And you either go fight one on one or 3 versus 3, team battle type stuff. But it's very intuitive, because I'm always coming back to it, and there's a lot of characters that you can collect and strengthen them and try to be number one in that sense. So there's a lot of things to do in that game. But yeah, you're playing the new trying to play the Avengers game. I want to play that too. I do dig that style of Avengers games. The art style, I don't know, it's a little iffy on me. It's like the games universe, and it's like for me. In terms of the look, but I would love to play the Avengers game that is out there, and just being able to get the equipment like you do, kind of like you do in Destiny, where you just like you're kind of grinding like levels and areas to get good equipment to make make yourself stronger, to get like the retro looking costumes and stuff like that. So yeah, pretty cool. I would love to get into Avengers. For me, I mean, the next Yakuza game, Like a Dragon, I would love to get that game. It's about to come out soon, but like I would love to get it on like day one, But I still need to beat. The last Yakuza game that I was trying to play was Yakuza 5 on the PS3. Now that I got the remaster edition, now I got to kind of basically start all over, and I'll probably put it up on the channel too, because I haven't. Crispy's the one that just stops me from my train of thought. Just say some random stuff. Jeez. Damn you, Crispy. But yeah, playing Yakuza. I was playing Yakuza 5. I got the remaster, so I gotta start all over again. So I probably will put it up on the channel. So Crispy said, when you pee, you have a stream. That's true, but don't cross them. Don't cross the streams, Crispy. With you and someone else, another dude. I don't know. You do that when you were kids, and you don't do that when you're now. You know. Let me see. Let me take a look. Okay. All right. Let's see. I like the story mostly. I've seen other people do playthroughs. Yeah. Yeah. Some people, if they get famous enough, they get to get the game early, like an advanced copy, and then just go through it either as a review style video or as a let's play. But like they have to release the videos at a certain date. So you have that going on right now. So like they can't release the videos before the game is available. So they can't do that. But once the game is available on that day, then they can release those videos like, hey, I got like parts 10, 11, and 12 ready to go, so you guys can watch, that sort of thing. So yeah, you have stuff like that. Let's see. Fell into a rabbit hole of Yakuza genre films. Nice. Okay, months back. So I don't think I don't think I've ever watched an exact like Yakuza style film. I mean, I've seen movies where they have the Yakuza, gang, like gang family as like bad guys, but I've never watched a Yakuza genre film. Like that's actually something I would need to like get into and watch and check out. But if you have any suggestions, reading comics, let me know in the chat so I can store add those names on like onto a note and then never cross the streams. Okay, and Destiny's your favorite game. All right, okay, Crispy. Were you playing a lot of Destiny to play to know that that's your favorite, or you just like how it looks and stuff like that? Like I don't know. Ooh, okay. Let me do this. Didn't realize that the video blew up, so I'm gonna do that. So right now, these videos have different ratios, and you got to resize them because they won't stay in the same size. So there you go. Here, I can maybe do a little bigger.
Okay.
A little bigger, right there. Right there. Okay, cool. See, never cross the streams. Yep. See, Eddie knows. Never cross the streams. Let's see. So like, yeah, I was playing Yakuza 5. I got to restart it, put it up on the channel, so I can get to Yakuza 6, Yakuza 0, Kiwami 2, and then eventually 7. Yeah. And then that's Like a Dragon. So yeah, shoot. Yeah. Anything else you guys are playing or just checking out? What are you guys reading? What do you guys do in your free time? What are you guys are doing? New Ninja Turtles storyline is majorly dark. Okay, I am reading the comics of Ninja Turtles, and a big thing happened like after issue 100. As of right now, a big thing happened where they're kind of they're kind of regaining who they are in the city and as people. So because they lost something that is extremely valuable to them. Like I'm not trying to spoil anything, but like I kind of spoiled it in that sense. But they're trying to regain like who they are as people and this new status quo of yes. So like if you have never read any sort of Ninja Turtle comics, I kind of got into them just like this year basically. All the stuff that I'm reading, like beyond the Marvel, beyond the DC, trying to look at my favorite childhood stuff. So I went to look for like the Mega Mans. I went to look for. I've yet to read Sonic. I hear that's really good. I delved into Ninja Turtles and Power Rangers. Power Rangers is really good to fill in like the blanks of like the stuff that's happened in the past with like the original Rangers and like when what happened with Jason. Trini and Zach while they went to quote unquote Switzerland, stuff like that. So it's pretty good. I would highly suggest reading Power Rangers and also Ninja Turtles. I've yet to delve into Transformers. because it seems like, I mean, they have like a lot of books, so it's kind of overwhelming to figure out where to start. Let me see. Okay. All but one is dead. Yes, yes. And then they actually added another turtle to their roster, so it's not that that female turtle in the Ninja Turtles kind of Power Ranger ish show is not that one in comics form. They added another turtle in the comics, so like that's pretty cool. That's cool. You know, the new Transformer Galaxy arc is good. Okay, cool. All right. So okay, so reading comics. If you were to suggest where to start in terms of Transformers comics, where would you suggest to start? Like all the way to number one, or like at a specific story point? Maybe at the next arc, wherever that is. Yeah, what would you suggest where to start? Because I kind of want to get into it, but like I said, it's a little bit overwhelming with all the types of comic books that they have. So it's like, oh, where do I go? Wild Black, same. Galaxies is user-friendly series. Okay, so just start at Galaxies. Okay, cool. So once I get into it, then I'll start with Galaxies and then try to work my way back into reading the comics, because comics are still cool. They're still good. They're still good to read. When there's all these, there may not be a series of like Ninja Turtle. Like no, yeah. So right now there's no series of Ninja Turtles like the Raphael led. Let's see, Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Is that the latest show? That's done. They're not bringing that back, I believe. Let's see. I just hopped on with Galaxies 10 because everything else is huge, not overwhelming. Okay, so I will do that. I will jump onto Galaxies when I have the chance to be able to read just more comics. I'm reading a lot of it right now, and trying to do a channel and try to make videos and stuff like that. So I'm just adding more to the plate. But like, hey man, you gotta just take all this in before I can't do it anymore, right? But yeah, so again, thank you guys for just hanging out, chatting with me. Really appreciate it. I'm probably gonna stream just for like another 30 minutes or so, just because I gotta get ready for the work week and just gotta get things set up for tomorrow. So yeah, just gonna hang out with you guys and just talk shop. Yeah, like I said, really appreciate you guys hanging out with me and just talking shop. Let's see. Let's see. I just hopped Galaxies 10. Yeah. So we agreed with that. So yeah, like I need to get into the Sonic comics, and I know there's a lot there. I know. Let's see. I always hear Invincible is really good. So like I need to start that. I mean, there's so much comics. Oh, I'm waiting for the Street Fighter series to continue on. I know they're kind of doing one-offs at the moment, and I'm reading Akuma Generations right now because it's the last Street Fighter based comic book that I've yet to read. So I'm just I'm going through that right now, and that's pretty cool. I do like Udon trying to make their way of trying to figure out all the lore that comes with Street Fighter. I do have Killer Instinct, but I stopped it. But I can read it, start it up again. I'm looking for the Mortal Kombat series. I know DC did a bunch of Mortal Kombat 10 arc like comics. I don't know if they did. I don't know if they did 11 stuff. Maybe, I'm not sure. They should, right? Because it's Warner Brothers and NetherRealm Studios and they're all that stuff. So yeah, those are fun books. Good, yeah. Dude. You can I'm already easily like overwhelmed in terms of reading the books, so like I'm not reading them on the day, like on new comic book day. So like I just find that when I find the time or able to read the books, I'm like, oh man, then I'm like kind of binging them, kind of like how I do anime shows. Like for example, One Piece, like I'm on a binge break, but when I start up again, then I basically go through like 100 maybe 200 episodes before I take my next break. So like I don't want to get caught like that series itself, One Piece, I don't want to get caught up in just because I can just have a binging season, stuff like that. So yeah, Street Fighter versus Darkstalkers was good. I was actually surprised by that. I didn't read Darkstalkers the standalone. series, but like when I got into the Street Fighter Darkstalkers, like, oh, that's good because they implemented a lot of the stuff, the Street Fighter lore, and then stuff that came with Street Fighter Five. I mean, you got like old, like you got bearded Ryu, just kind of like hanging out, not trying to like master his sage powers, while Ken is kind of like going through some stuff because he got hit with like some evilness, and now he's trying to figure that out, and goes to Ryu just to say like, hey man, I'm feeling the darkness too. Can we deal with this too? So like, yeah, Street Fighter versus Darkstalkers is really good. Have you read Street Fighter 100? Where they have the let's see, Ken Masters. That was his birthday, I believe. Yeah, Street Fighter 100. Like that one's pretty cool. I like that. But I wish I'm ready for the next series. I'm ready for the next Street Fighter series that they come out with because I know that five the game is out, but like they have yet to implement any of the 5 stuff. I know they did the Nash Generations one, but there's more 5 like stuff that they can do with in terms of the Udon comics. But yeah, man, dude, comics are too good. Comics are so good. Not yet. Okay, cool. But yeah, just want to talk to you guys, hang out. I hope you guys enjoyed this. You got like let's see, 26 minutes left, so we're just gonna hang out. Like, yeah, you guys, if you guys want to talk about something, let's talk. So I'm just hanging out with you guys, just chatting it up. Like I said, trying to do a channel and absorb all these things, trying to be a nerdy type channel and do all these things is starting to be overwhelming. Trying to make videos on, like, I'm trying to like stay with gaming, but also like I want to make a comic book like video. I want to do like an anime type video. I want to do like a martial arts type video. Like the anime, not the anime, but like the genre of almost being a variety it's pretty tough because you're trying to find your audience, and your audience can be more stickler to one specific thing. So that's what I'm learning in terms of making this channel. I've been doing content creation on this channel since like 2013. So the aim of the channel was like, oh yeah, like I'm into all these things, and I can talk about it with anybody with all these other things. And so like as I learned like YouTube and in terms of content creation, I learned that people only like to stick with their one thing. So like if you made a video on, say, gaming, and like they loved it, they subscribed to you, and they stick around and stuff like that, but yet your next video is like martial arts, it kind of throws them off. It's like, hey, I thought you were just making gaming videos. So like that's a possibility, that's a chance of them to unsubscribe. So like I was talking to Eddie with this in terms of, because I think Eddie is considering making his own channel. I'm like, okay, cool, that's awesome. So I was telling them, try to figure out what you want to do exactly. I know you can. I basically told him, take it from me. I'm doing a lot of like different types of videos. I'm getting some traction on these different types of videos. At the same time, like nobody's knowing what I'm gonna be doing next, so it kind of gives it like uncertainty in terms of like what the channel is. At the same time, like I do get fulfillment on making different type of videos, so it's like a double-edged sword in that sense. So I mean, it is what it is. I consider going back and forth of like whether to focus just strictly on one particular thing or keep going with the variety. So like it's kind of, I'm trying to weigh the pros and cons, and just trying to figure things out. I want to make sure this gets bigger than what it is now. Like I do have like a goal in mind when it comes to this channel, and how many subscribers do I think, what I feel like would be at a success. Last time I made a goal on this channel, I was like, I'm gonna get 1,000 subscribers, like legit, like this. If I get that, then I'm good. I got it. Awesome, it happened. I'm so thankful for all the people that subscribed. Then now I'm like, okay, what's next? I'm always looking at the bigger mountain, the higher mountain, in that sense. So I'm like, okay, well, so what's next? 100,000. Okay, let's go. I want to get that play button. Let's go. So like, it's a part of it is just appreciating the journey too. appreciating the journey of the grind, and I have to appreciate the grind. And sometimes I don't appreciate the grind because I just want to get to the destination already. But that's because I've done this for like 7 years now, and I'm ready to I'm ready to get to being successful. But that's gonna take time. That is just gonna take time. I'm just being impatient about it, and I have to remind myself like, no, man, you just gotta keep going. Like I know you may not be growing as you want to, as you thought, but you're growing. It's like step by step. It's laying a brick. You can't like make a wall on day one. You got to just lay those bricks one by one, day by day. So just it's something I have to remind myself. And I know as you guys are thinking about, I know Eddie, as you're thinking about concerning making content, like that's the stuff that you do have to think about. Like you can study up and all that stuff, and do all that stuff, like study up and research on what you need, but to vision what you want this channel or thing that you want it to be as, like, yeah, that's what that you need to be 100% sure on what that is. And what I did, sure, it's a variety, but at the same time, the pros and cons it comes with that. So I gotta take that, and I made a challenge to myself that if I'm gonna be a variety content creator, then I want to succeed as a variety content creator. So it's just I'm just feeling the lumps at the moment, and I just gotta pick. I have to remind myself like this is the road, and I got to stick with it. I got to get up and start walking again. Let's see. I'm still trying to get it started, trying to narrow it down to a specific topic. The start is hard. It is hard. Yes, I agree with you, Eddie. The start is very hard. When I started, dude, like I'm the next vlog that I'm gonna make. It's gonna be about the start of all this, like why I did all this. So like, I'm kind of like mentally writing down like, okay, what was the reason why I did this? Like, okay, Team Loop Kicks. I quietly retired Team Loop Kicks. I was basically the old person, in the group now at that time in 2013, and I had a like a emptiness after that. I had an emptiness of like I wanted to do something. And that kind of stuck with me, and I was like, man, what can I do to kind of fill this emptiness? And I have all these ideas in my head, and like I always wanted to share those ideas with people, like, hey, you should do this, and maybe you'll succeed and stuff. But like they were kind of like, oh yeah, that's pretty cool, and then like kind of almost shrug it off and maybe not go with it. Crispy, that's the plan. Like once Eddie starts going, like starts his channel going, like the plan is to do videos together, and whatever the videos that Eddie wants to do, we'll do it, for sure. Whether it's going to be online or at a dojo, whatever that it's going to be, or let's play gaming, whatever it is. That's the idea. Crispy is once he's starting, like, yeah, we're just gonna go sprinting until like legs give out, and then we kind of slow down and discuss like, okay, like what's going on, how's it going, all that stuff, and then like start again. So yeah, but that's the idea. Yeah, to collaborate. And Crispy, I thank you specifically, Crispy, that have always been down to collaborate and do all these things that I have all these ideas. It was like, oh man, we should have a podcast, or we just talk on an episode and record it and stuff like that. So I really appreciate you guys, you in Princeton, that you guys are just said, yeah, you're down and you just want to talk, and let's do it. And I hope your brother, like gets to watch this on his free time, so you just let me just get some ideas going, and maybe we can start a dialogue, because I know me needing to like get a communication with your brother, Crispy. So yeah, yeah. So yeah, like I said, the content creation game, it's almost a non-stop race, and you kind of just you're done when you feel like you're done. It's like you can keep going and make videos, and then one day you're like, no, I'm good, I'm done. And then you just let people know like, hey, I think I'm not gonna make videos anymore. And so like, and people will be bummed and be sad, but like it's your life, and maybe you're ready for the next thing. So yeah, but yeah, but you were saying, Crispy, that's the plan to once Eddie is going start going, we're gonna be definitely be making videos together, and he's gonna put some stuff on his channel. I can put some stuff with Eddie on my channel, and yeah, and then whenever your brother is wanted to talk, always can hit me up, and we can maybe get some ideas going there too as well, so yeah, dude. Thank you guys for just hanging out. I really appreciate it. Like I said, we have about 20-ish minutes before I am out of here. But like I said, I really appreciate you guys just hanging out, chopping it up, talking. We talked about comics, we talked about gaming, what people are playing. Crispy was talking about the streams, comic books. We're talking about comic books. Yeah, let's see. Hey man, big fan of Sweet Conan Podcast. Oh, nice. Appreciate it, Drist. I hope I said that right. No, Drist, thank you for hanging out and coming by. Yeah, I really appreciate you saying that, because I am a proponent of pushing Suikoden to the masses, because it doesn't get the attention it deserves, I feel. So like when we made this podcast with Luca Blight, yeah, we just did it out of the love of doing it, rather than like, oh man, I hope we get popular and hope we get all these listeners and viewers and all this stuff. But yeah, really appreciate you, Drist, hanging out and stopping by. Yeah, the Suikoden Podcast, a game series that I adore, like I do Street Fighter, like I do Tekken, like I do King of Fighters, Final Fantasy, stuff like that. So I know I don't have a channel, but in my opinion, I don't think about the views. Just do the content about things you like. Yes, I feel everything will fall into place. Yes, of course. Yes, the views. It's not about the views. Not at all. But like when you do this for a while, and maybe so it's just me. I think it's just me feeling this. But like I do this for a while, and like I'm patient on almost everything possible. I'm patient about. The only thing that I am impatient about is just trying to like the momentum of the channel. I was like, because I want to succeed so bad. So yeah, that's a lot of it. That's on me, that I put on the pressure on myself, to just like wanting to succeed. Because like just share the stuff that I do, and find the people that that kind of resonate with the stuff that I do, and hang out with these people, like with you guys. And I hope it's something that people can enjoy. And I just want them to find this type of content. If they're trying to find this type of content. So yeah, the views is not what that is. It's just it's just, I think I'm feeling a little impatient at the moment, because I've been doing this for a bit, and I really want to get it down and extend that. So what you're seeing right now is is me, Crispy, and Joey playing You Don't Know Jack. Let me see. There you go. So yeah, we were playing You Don't Know Jack. When we because pandemic, we can't really hang out. So we did this. We did a You Don't Know Jack game night. So we got to do another one too, and then have Eddie hang out with us and do that stuff too. Oh. Shortly, unless you see enough data, open widget. So yeah, I guess the stream ended. If you hit refresh, then I should be back on. Or okay, smooth streaming. It's okay. So yeah, yeah. If you hit refresh, then the stream should be back on. Like I was saying, we were playing You Don't Know Jack, and that was pretty fun. Just trying to just hear the answers and responses from Crispy and Joey. That is a serious gem. Yeah, all that just to try to fulfill something. I know it's not going to really fulfill me in that sense, because I want more. If I get the thing that I want, but I'm starting to want more of it. So I know it's kind of empty, but at the same time, like it's cool. It's nuts to know that people get to watch this stuff. People are like ingesting the stuff that I do. It's nuts. People reading the tweets. People are engaging. Like that's all. That's all I really wanted was to engage with people and just find the people that are cool to hang out with and just talk shop like this, like what we're doing now. But yeah, let's see. Just want to make sure. So not just you, man. I feel it goes for everything. You just want to be successful and not struggle. Sure. Yeah. Exactly. Um, so yeah, I agree with you. So like there was a discussion on Facebook on one of the YouTube groups that I'm in. So I was mentioning that I was like, oh yeah, like you just all you got to do is just do it. All you got to do is just do the content, and it'll fall in its place. And then I just mentioned like, hey, yeah, I kind of want to see what the destination is, stuff like that, and they were saying like, oh, but like, what's the destination? It's like you just got to make content. So it was like, and they were brand new, so like they had that new open eyedness of like, oh yeah, I just got to make stuff, and I don't care about the viewers, I don't care about the subscribers, I don't care about all that stuff, and I don't to a point, but at the same time, like I want to progress, right? I don't want to stay still, right? So I think that's something that's working into my heart. That like, yeah, it's still about the content. Just gotta make it, and it's crazy. And I've lost sight of the fact that like, oh man, people are watching this stuff. People are listening to this stuff. So yeah, but yeah, like I'm going back to the You Don't Know Jack. That was fun. The first game, I didn't put the audio on for these guys, so they had no idea what people were saying or if they were saying something that they needed to hear. So it kind of messed them up in the first game. But in the second game, then we made it better in a sense and figured that all out. So like they were able to do better in the games. I know the draw something is basically, I know draw something was like the high point of the game session. So yeah, next time we are able to have another game night, then yeah, me, Crispy, Eddie, Joey, maybe Princeton. Tried to warm up pasta and failed. That's still cold and I don't care. I'm hungry as. It's okay. It's okay. Did you defrost it? Is that what you did? Did you defrost spaghetti or something or pasta? Oh, dude. But yeah, like I said, thank you guys for hanging out. We're about to be finishing up soon. Another 5 minutes, and then we'll be finishing up. But I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I hope you guys had a good time of rest on a Sunday. The work week is about to happen. So you guys, as you get your rest, I hope you guys have a simple and easy work week. I hope it's not too stressful. I hope for you guys to just whatever you're doing, Uno, yes. Okay. Got it. So maybe next time that'll be the next topic for the next stream, is to talk about what to do and what not to do of draw two sucker of how to heat up pasta. So yeah, so that's it for pretty much the stream. Thank you guys, Chris Padua, Eddie. Thank you, Reading Comics. Thank you, everybody that was hanging out here. Really appreciate you guys. So yeah, so like yeah, I'll end it in 55. But I thank you guys for hanging out with me and just talking shop and stuff like that. Like, I know I'm repeating what I'm saying, but like I you don't know how much it means to me just that like even people are just coming to hang out the stream, because there are people that get just disheartened. They would just be heartbroken that people they would stream, try to just either play a game, talk, whatever, and nobody really comes in or shows up or talks, and they are heartbroken that happens. So I am grateful to the bone that like you guys are hanging out with me and we're just talking it up. I know I text you guys like, hey, if you're available, shoot, yes, let's go ahead and stream, but you're coming to hang out to the stream, but like but yeah, for the fact that there are people just willing to just hang out and just talk shop and just end the weekend to get ready for the work week. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, next time we have a game night, Eddie, yeah, I'll send the invite. Um, so you basically need like you need a cell phone for the game, and then you need a laptop or maybe a tablet to be on the Zoom call. So like you kind of need like two devices to get that going. Um, yeah, Chris. Yeah, they played it. It was confusing. Yeah, exactly, exactly. Let me check really quick before I call it. Okay, yeah. Just want to make sure it looks okay right then and there. The rabbit is still alive. The rabbit is still alive. Yes, sir. He is still alive. He gets tired. He gets tired more early, but the rabbit is still there. The rabbit is still there. Just don't be near me when you're in rabbit mode. Oh man. Like okay, maybe next stream we'll talk about that. Maybe next stream that we'll talk about like where the rabbit came from. We'll tell all these viewers how horned up you get once you're in rabbit mode. But yeah, guys, thank you guys for hanging out. Yeah, so I'm gonna call the stream there. Hanging out at the stream, yes. I'm gonna call it there. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. Thank you for just talking shop. Really appreciate you guys. I don't know when we're gonna do a next one. I'll announce it on on all the social media, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube maybe or whatever. Whether I'm at Twitch streaming, whether I'm at Facebook streaming, whether I'm at YouTube streaming, we'll figure that out as we go. As the work week goes along the way. But guys, thank you very much for just hanging out with me, Eddie, Crispy, Dressed, reading comics. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. Really appreciate it. We'll see you next time. I don't know when the next time will be. Maybe next week. Maybe not. I'm not sure. A lot of things up in the air when it comes to streaming. But really appreciate you guys. Take care. Have a good night. Have a good week. Stay on the grind. Do all that stuff. Stay positive with all this that's going on. And I'll see you guys next time on the next stream. All right. Take care, guys. Peace. Really appreciate you guys. Thank you.